I'm going to go over a few of the changes in the new segments table in the segmentations and segment editor module. The first thing you'll probably see is that this extra column on the end represents the segment status. So there are currently 4 different statuses that a segment can have: not started, in progress, completed, and flagged. And from not started, you can move to the next, the in progress status by left clicking on the icon, and then again to completed, and then clicking again will take you to flagged. And once you're in flagged and completed, you can only ever go between those 2 states by left clicking, but by right clicking on the table, you can change the segment to any state that you want. This leads into the next feature, which is if you right click on the table and click show filter bar, you can see this new UI element appear, which lets you filter through the various segments. So if I type in left, then I can see all the segments that have the name including the word left. But more than that, if we have certain segments that we are currently editing and we only want to be viewing segments that are currently in progress or haven't been started yet, and using these buttons we can filter by status as well. Previously, when you tried to load atlases that had many hundreds of different segments, it would be basically impossible to try and find the segment that you were looking for navigating through this list. But with these additional filtering options, we can load and create hundreds of segments that we can now search through to find the particular structures that we're looking for. There are also a couple of features that relate specifically to the table in the segment editor module. So if you're filtering a segment by status and or by name, when you click the add button, the name of the new segment will be prefixed by the current name of the filter, and the status of the segment will be the first available status that you're filtering by. And if I create a new segment in the not started state and start painting on it, you can see that the state of the segment is automatically set to be in progress. And right-clicking on a segment and clicking Clear Selected Segments will discard the contents of a segment and set its state back to in progress. It's also worth noting that previously the Q and W keys would take you to the previous and next segments in the total list of segments, but now the Q and W keys will move up and down through the list of the currently filtered and visible segments in the segment table.